How you going, guys? Botcon here again with another review. This time on the movie The Last Night. As you can tell by my wincing, I wasn't too much a fan of it. Now, that's not to say that I'm a 100% true fan with the rest of the movies. I do extremely enjoy the first one, Transformers, the movie. As the series has progressed through and what we've gotten so far, it's just a lot more explosions and a lot more, I've got a gun, I'm going to kill you. I'm a Decepticon, I'm going to kill you. Let's mix in, I don't want to put 100% spoilers in this, but they do this thing where it's like Suicide Squad, and Megatron goes and makes deals, and he gets some, Decepticons out of this lockup that I didn't even know happened in the last movie. Apparently there's a lockup for Decepticon inmates, which, if you look into it like that, it does make sense from when they made Bruticus and all that, with Starscream going onto Cybertron and releasing their brains into these new molds of Transformer Combaticons that he made, which is a good homage to the original G1 show. Now, what else can I say about the movie? Mark Wahlberg does a really good job as the main guy. So Anthony Hopkins is pretty good in it. He's pretty funny. But there were two characters that I weren't too extremely happy with. I mean, physically I was happy with the Megan Fox clone. I don't know her name, and excuse me, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I can't remember the actress's name. I can't even remember the younger actress's name. Mexican, Cuban, Latin, I'm not 100% sure. But she's like a orphan or something, and these kids go into this demilitarized zone, and it's like out of, what's that movie with the prawns? District 9. And they go into this demilitarized zone, and, they find the young lady, and she's got someone, an Autobot she's looking after, and he looks after her, and there are these Ed 209 robots patrolling the area. Now, I don't see the premise in having that in the movie, except to have it as a plot device to introduce the young lady, which is fine, moves the story forward. But then, from the last movie, you've got Optimus Prime going into outer space to try and go back to Cybertron, and lockdown and all of that, and that he's doing what he's doing, and it was just one of those things, guys. That he goes to Cybertron and he finds a Quintesson called Quintessa, which is, like I said, a nice homage to the original series. And if you think about it, Mother Earth, Quintesson, Quintessa, yeah, right, it makes sense, sort of. The story progresses, and goes into where Mark Wahlberg is hiding, and he can't talk to his daughter, so she's obviously not in the film. And it just goes on, and just like any other action Michael Bay film. Now, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Bad Boys movies. I adore them. Pain and Gain, awesome movies. But I just don't think Michael Bay... And look, I don't know really if the target audience is for children anymore, or guys my age, or, couples or whatever. But there's too much swearing, and the kids are swearing, and it's not really a family film. Like, don't get me wrong, you can take your kids to it, but you're going to get a lot of, crap, and, I don't want to say any, foul words in this review, but it was very, I don't know, I didn't like the way that it's trying to be too grown up and too now, where it should be contemporary, and where the film should be, based, obviously it's going to be based in some sort of time frame, but you can't go back, say, 10 years later and say, oh, wow, that was awesome, it holds up. I really don't think it will, whereas the first one, I think it will. The very, very first Transformers movie will hold up. Yet the other ones, these ones that have been coming out in the last few years, I don't know. Look, don't get me wrong, I'd love to be, have some sort of say in these movies, and Michael Bay start getting some fanboys into the mix, that'd be awesome. But everybody's got their own views. So obviously him as director, he's got to turn around and say, you know what, I like what you're saying, mate, but nah, I'm the one with the dosh. Get out of here. I don't know, guys. Say out of 10 stars, I'd probably give it a 4. Just to go see what it's like. If you want to go spend your money and go watch it. Me personally though, like I said before in another video that I made, when you watch the movies over and over again, you can appreciate them. Once you watch them once, you can't really appreciate a movie. You have to watch it. I believe you have to watch it a few more times. With all these movie critic reviews on YouTube and all that, I get what they're saying, and if you don't get that initial enjoyment out of the film, then yes, I understand that. But if you watch a movie over maybe 3 to 4 times, then you'll get the gist of what you liked about it and what you didn't like about it, and you have a better view because you've watched it a few more times. In saying that, guys, like I said, 4 out of 10 stars. Not a really family-fueled film, even though the toys are based at, targeted at, us as collectors, but just not. I didn't really enjoy it. I mean, I like the Megan Fox clone, and I like it with the English accent, but I don't know what else, guys. Really? Yeah, I've got the TV, by the way, on the other side of the screen, and I've zoomed in, and a mate of mine told me to do a review on the movie, just so I can get more reviews out there. But yeah, guys, if you want to go watch it, go watch it. If you don't. My personal opinion is it's only 4 out of 10. Very low score, but still, I could go watch it again. But I'd have to wait for DVD or stream it or whatever. Anyway, guys, this is the part where I usually go, yeah, but I'm like, yeah, nah.